Hey guys, it's Natalie here. I wanted to tell just an experience that I had that occurred a couple weeks ago. I was having an astral out-of-body experience, and I remember the entire thing. I was awake. I was fully aware, coherent, everything. I had separated from my physical body, and I remember floating above where the ceiling was, looking at my body. And I also remember my friend in the other room. She was on her computer. I remember floating above her ceiling and observing her. So after that, I remember getting a feel for navigating myself, because it was one of my first experiences of astral traveling that I'm aware of anyway, consciously, fully conscious. So being able to get the feel for where exactly, how to maneuver, how to move about, was new to me. So I was kind of gauging that at the same time, and I was able to figure out how to shoot upward. So I was making some noises with my voice, and it sounded, my friend actually heard me, and she was going to come and wake me up, but she didn't feel like it was needed to. It didn't sound like I was in distress or anything. But the noises I was making was, oh, like it was that type of like octaves and stuff like that. So I ascended upward, and I remember going out of the Earth's atmosphere. I didn't get much farther than that, but I did get outside of Earth's atmosphere. And I remember turning and looking at the Earth and seeing the space around it. And I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get much outside of it, so I didn't see any other planets or anything. It was focused solely on the Earth. And like I said, it's our perception as well, so it doesn't mean that that's the way that it looks, or that's just what I perceived from my point of view at that time. And I remember I was given a message, but I was not able to fully retain that information, which is really strange because I was conscious at the time. So anyway, I remember the ways of moving, the way I used it was with my voice. If I wanted to go right or left or up, down, sideways, whichever, I used it with toning, and my voice is how I commanded that. So, and my thought, creating that intention as well. But then the toning actually helped get me to that, where I was focused on where I wanted to go. So anyway, after I got up, I had some stuff happen that, like I said, some stuff that I can't fully remember, information that I was given, but I wasn't able to retain all that, and they said that I would retain it. It would come back to me. It's already retained, but it will come back to me when it's needed. And the time means that it was needed, whether it was some activations or some information, that I don't know. So anyway, when I was at the top, all of a sudden, when I fully came to the realization that, oh my gosh, I'm truly up in space and I'm looking at the Earth, I immediately, my third dimension mind part of it, aspect of it, kind of just almost panicked a little bit, and I descended immediately to the bottom. I fell to the earth, and landed in the basement of the home that I'm staying in right now, but I landed in the other part of it, so the other side of the house. That my room is on one side and I landed on the other side. There's a curtain, bunch of books and storage back there, and that's where I ended up landing. After that, I kind of got up, looked around, and then started just going outside and exploring stuff. And so that was one of my first astral experiences, out-of-body experiences. I was fully conscious when it did happen. I had another experience when I was fully conscious the other day, and I'm going to put that video up next. I'm just trying to make these kind of short. So the next one is actually a little more geared towards collective consciousness. We have some type of barrier that's up right now, collectively. So I will go into that in my next video. I also want to note that Facebook and YouTube have very much been suspending a lot of my videos, my uploads, and not for the means of it being copyrighted or, any of that. Since I was locked up, because of the information that I've been bringing forth, there have been things put into place to try to stop what I am doing. And the information that I have in the footage, the pictures, the video that I have, and some of the stuff that's been coming through is too unique, I guess. I don't even know what another word to say it. We all have our gifts, we all have our things we're bringing to, and I have this drive in me, and that's why the information is being brought through a lot of other people and through me, because I will not stop. And so they're putting barriers in front to try to get me to give up on this, and I won't give up. And that is just, I just won't. I can't allow that to happen. So I started getting a following, and people started listening, and that's when they knew that they needed to pull the plug on it. And it's taken me a while to come out and say that. There's been a lot of things that have happened, and they've used a lot of people around me to try to do this, to gain their agenda for that. And it's just, it's not going to happen. I'm still not going to give up. So I just have a lot of footage that is very unique and that I've caught. Because I spend so much time doing what I'm doing, it doesn't mean that I'm the only one that's going to be able to get this information. I'm one of many. But because of the dedication that I've put into that, and spent so much time on it, I have been able to capture that stuff that is around a lot of other people. But a lot of other people don't focus as much on that stuff. And that's why I've been able to capture it and been able to bring it through. And because of my will to not give up, that is one of my missions here. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know about that, and just know that they will try to do and say things and make it look and try and discredit people, or like, oh, this person, don't focus on exactly who the person is. I mean, yes, that's, to make sure that they're credible and you resonate with them and you feel like they're truthful. But at the same time, it's the information that is important, that is being brought forth. The information. Focus on the information. That's what's the important thing. Does it resonate with you? Does this feel right? Does this feel true? Does this video feel like it's faked? Does this feel like it's, truth? That's what you need to focus on, instead of focusing on the actual person that's being that's being brought through, because, all of us, we're all dealing with perception as well. So yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.